So I did want to talk about Nancy Pelosi bringing back the Robert Mueller investigation and the obstruction of justice charges. That's when, if you remember, when the Mueller investigation dropped, William Barr came out and said, oh man, no collusion, no obstruction of justice. And then we heard from Robert Mueller, and he's like, yeah, they obstructed my investigation all over the place. Here's just 10 instances that I can tell you about. So Nancy Pelosi's bringing that back, which I think is really interesting because she's got this whole thing planned. I mean, the Ukraine impeachment inquiry wrapped up right before the holidays, right? Because Nancy Pelosi knows, you don't take an impeachment inquiry into the holidays and just bash people over the head with all of these testimonies and all these, depositions. You do it right before the holidays. You let everybody go home and meet with their families and talk about how corrupt Donald Trump is. And then you just leak the fact that you're like, oh, yeah, and also that obstruction of justice that, we didn't really deal with on Trump's behalf, we're going to deal with it when we get back. And so you have the left and the right hooks coming from Nancy Pelosi and the House Democrats. You got the Ukraine investigation wrapping up right before the holidays. And then you have them saying, oh, yeah, and by the way, when we get back, we're going after the obstruction of justice. So a lot to talk about over the holidays with your families. People like us who are involved in the political, what's going on in D.C., we want to talk about this type of stuff. And the Democrats know that, and they're playing a great game here. And Nancy Pelosi she's a vet. She knows how to do this. And I applaud what she's doing, and she's obviously getting under Trump's skin. The other day, Trump called her a bed bug. Yeah, man. Yeah, she is a bed bug for a corruption. Of course she annoys people who are corrupt because the woman is a saint when it comes to holding people accountable, and I applaud that.